I'm Mike James, sports editor of the Los Angeles Times, and I'm joined today by Mike Bresnahan, our Lakers beat reporter who spends much of his life 9 months out of the year covering this team. And we're here, naturally, to talk about Kobe Bryant and his return from Achilles surgery. Mike, Brez, he gave himself an F at the for his first game on Sunday, upgraded it to a D yesterday, I think it was.
Big news.
Last night he gave himself a B. Where do we see Kobe in relation to the actual Kobe Bryant?
You know, I would not quite go as far as giving him a B in that game on Tuesday night. The team lost, first of all.
I gave him a B minus. But
yeah,
I'm tough.
I'm kind of B minus, maybe even C plus. He might review the tape today and say, I probably deserved a little bit less than a B. He showed a little bit more in that second game, no doubt. He dunked, first of all. Had a nice little floating layup off a pass from Pau Gasol. And that's about all Pau Gasol can do these days, by the way, is good passes. He is a liability on defense, unlike I've never seen him. And Kobe is incrementally getting there. The team, unfortunately, for their sake, is not incrementally getting there. They're now 0-2 with Kobe in the fold.
I think they won 6 of their previous 8 games before Sunday.
Yeah.
Now they're 0-2 with Kobe. So how is he blending in so far? The results haven't been great, but how is he blending in so far, and how does that look to develop in the next? They've got a 4-game road trip coming up on that trip.
Yeah, piece of cake, right? At Oklahoma City, at Charlotte, where they always lose, at Atlanta, who they barely beat here by 2 or 3 a few weeks ago, and then finishing at Memphis. Not an easy road trip. Someone came up to me last night and said, this could be a 10-game losing streak. I'm not sure that's going to happen, but Kobe, he's better with the ball. He had 8 turnovers in that first game, only 3 the other night, so he's getting better in that sense. He's not jacked up 20 or 22 shots yet. He was 6 for 11 on Tuesday night, so also incremental improvement, but he's still not above the rim. He's still like kind of floundering out there, trying to figure out what to do with the ball sometimes. Not quite enmeshed, but I guess what can you expect after only 2 games?
Right. Well, not quite above the rim. He did have that dunk yesterday, but if you looked at it on the replay, you saw, I think the ball hit the rim on the way up, and he didn't have dunked by a lot of room there.
Yeah, he dunked last week in practice. It was actually worse last week. He went off the right foot and dunked left-handed. He's trying to avoid going off that left foot. You can tell he doesn't quite trust that Achilles tendon foot yet.
Right. Now, Mike D'Antoni's been pretty candid about about Kobe's return. How's their relationship?
It's fine. They actually like each other. Kobe and Mike Brown were kind of whatever, and Kobe obviously had a great affection for Phil, but he does like D'Antoni. So far, so good.
So the Kobe's return doesn't do much to really help the other problems that the Lakers have, which is their inside defense. You got to question their overall speed too. Eric Bledsoe last night made them look like they were wearing cinder blocks on their shoes. What can this team do if we're looking forward, really, because this season really is not going to go anywhere? What can they do in the future with Kobe's salary, and where do they stand?
Is Dwight Howard available? Maybe they can go to an inside presence, shot block. Yeah, that didn't work too well.
Oh, okay.
Well, by signing Kobe to 2 years and $48.5 million an extension, they kind of shot themselves in the foot. They can sign one guy for max money next July, another guy for $8 to $10 million a year, kind of your salary range, and then in 2 years they can go after another max guy. But they really have hamstrung themselves as far as going out and getting good young talent. I thought they could chase 2 max guys in 7 or 8 months. Right now they can only go after 1.5, so to speak.
So it'll be something that we'll bear watching.
Yeah.
Mike Bresnahan, thank you for being here. That's our story with the Lakers these days. It's going to be a developing story all year long, and we'll talk to you again on it.